Hi guys, you're welcome back to this channel. So today we'll be discussing about 5 different businesses that you can engage yourself with in the year 2021 and make more cash for yourself. I'll also be giving us 1 or 2 tips on how you can market this business. So the first thing I'll be talking about is jewelry business. Yeah, you heard me right, jewelry business. So what are examples of jewelries? You have earrings, you have rings, you have bracelets, wristwatches, hair accessories, brooches, and all of that. So this is a business that you can start with as low as 10,000 naira. I mean here in Nigeria. If you're in other parts of the world, you can convert 10,000 naira to your currency and you will find out that it's very, very little. Yeah, so for this business, it's something that you don't need to have a store, you don't need to have so many contacts before you can start this business, and it's really, really easy. Now I'll be using Lagos State, Nigeria as like my example. I reside here in Lagos. So here in Lagos, we have a market that's called Trade Fair, somewhere in Yanoba. Now in that market, they sell jewelries of different qualities and very, very, I don't want to use the word cheap, but affordable. Yeah, at Trade Fair they have different sections for different types of products, but for jewelries I'm talking about, their prices are really, really affordable, and you can make as little as 50% profits. I mean, aside your capital, okay, and you can make as much as 100% profit on the jewelry business. So like I said, you can start with as low as 10,000 naira. Don't worry, before we conclude the video, I'll be telling us 1 or 2 ways you can market this product and start making your money. So let's. Another business that is very lucrative that you can go into as a fashion entrepreneur is selling of underwears. Yeah, you heard me right, underwears. An average person spends money on buying clothes, shoes, bag, and other things, and most people forget, not because they cannot afford it, but they forget to invest in buying quality underwears. So what are underwears? You have pants, you have bras, you have boxers for men, you have G-strings, anything, underwear, okay? And you could also add nightwears. Yes, nightwears, goes hand in hand with underwears. So for underwears too, you can also start with as low as 10,000 naira. Yes, as low as that. Probably, now I'm saying 10,000 naira because of those that want to come up with the excuse of, oh, I don't have capital, it's not an excuse anymore. With that amount of money, you can just buy those products in bits, and start selling. And like I said, the previous video, previous business type, yeah, for underwears, you can make as much as little as probably 30% profit, you can make 50%. Some people can even make as much as 200% profit. It actually depends on the caliber of people you're selling to, the location, and all of that. So the second type of business you can invest in is selling of underwears. Okay, guys. So the third type of business, this business is very, very lucrative, like very lucrative. It's called thrift business. Yeah, thrift business. Okay, let me break it down to Nigerian terms. Some people call it akube, some people call it okrika. Okay, but let me use a more language that you can understand if you're not in Nigeria. Selling of used items. Now, as a fashion entrepreneur, you might want to streamline that to fashion items because you have fairly used seats, fairly used chairs, but while streamlining into fashion entrepreneur. So it means you can sell fairly used fashion items, okay, like bags, like shoes, children clothing, children shoes, what else? Hair accessories, yes. Even underwears, funny enough, yes. We have fairly used underwears. Now, some of these so-called fairly used products, not all of them have actually been used before. Some of them are products that are cleared from some of these big brands or shops that they do clearance sale at the end of a particular business here. Okay, they want to clear out their stores and bring in new items. So sometimes they sell this product at very, very ridiculous price, very low prices. Sometimes they even give it out free to all this charity. Okay, so some of those products are not actually fairly used. But even if it's fairly used, trust me, trade business sells like crazy. Yes, it sells because it's affordable, and because I said some of these products are from some of these big branded stores, some of them are actually very good. I mean, the quality. Yes, so trade business is very, very lucrative. And like I said, I'll still be using 10,000 naira as my amount. Okay, like the cheapest amount you can start with. With 10K, you can start a thrift business. Trust me. Yeah. So let's move to the fourth type of. Okay, guys. So another type of business you can engage in is selling of fabrics. Now, please don't get scared. Yeah, we have different types of fabric in terms of quality, in terms of prices. Yeah, we have so many fabric vendors that sell some lace fabric as high as 500K per 5 yards. So I'm not talking about that. Yeah, Rome was not written in it. I'm talking about people that are starting, startups, or someone that is starting without maybe little capital, no store, and all that. So for fabrics, you can invest in fabrics like chiffon, like crepe. Then you could also invest in fabrics like African prints, that's Ankara fabric. But for the amount you can use to start, if you want to add African prints or lace fabric, then trust me, 10K might not do much. Yes, let me be more explicit. For instance, those Ankara fabrics, they come in different qualities and prices. So let's go for like maybe the average price, like maybe high target, for instance. So let's say the wholesale price is like maybe 3K. Yeah, let's say 3K. So already 3K, that's just 3 fabrics. You're starting with 10K. You get it? So if you want to do Ankara business, that's African prints, 10K might not be realistic. But if you want selling things like maybe chiffon, like crepe and all that, you could actually start with 10K. I think here in Nigeria, in markets like Aba markets, they sell all this fabric at very, very cheap prices. So for something like Aba or maybe in Lagos here, crepe, let me do average, probably 500 or 600 per yard. Okay, so with that, you can still buy a few yards and add other fabrics with your 10K, or you can even add stuff like chiffon. Well, they will have some material they call sample material here in Nigeria. Those sample materials, they come in different textures and all that. So with 10K, you could actually start something. And trust me, for fabrics, you might not be able to get 100% profit. That will just be very truthful with you. You can't get 100%. Even 50% is, it depends on the caliber of people you're selling to and your target audience. But at least you can make like 20% or 30% profit. But ladies always want to sew new stuff, buy new stuff. So the turnover is really high. People keep buying fabrics every day. So even if the profit you're making at the time is not much, the turnover is high. Okay, so that's something you could start. But if you want to invest in probably laces and the rest, you might need also, let's say, at least 50K for you to get a few pieces, just to start up. So that's for the fourth type of. Okay, so the last type of business I'm talking about in this particular video, which is like the easiest. You don't need a dime to start this business. You don't need a dime at all. Okay, all you need is, okay, I'm coming. Let me mention the business first. So this type of business is called drop shipping. I'm sure some of us already know, or we don't know. Now, drop shipping is a type of business where you have the contact of a supplier. Okay, now the drop shipping involves so many types of businesses. There are people that do drop shipping on kitchenwares, drop shipping on maybe bed sheet and all of that, but we're talking about fashion entrepreneurs, so I'll streamline it to fashion items. Now we have those that do dropshipping on women's wear, children wear, men's wear. Okay, so you can decide on which line you want to go for, or you want to combine all three, no problem. So for this type of business, all you need is the contact of a supplier, and the supplier has to be within your country. You don't need to do like outside the country because of shipping, because of all of that. you have the contact of your supplier, and then the supplier will send you pictures of different fashion items, shoes, bags, clothes, belts, any fashion item, even jewelry. Yes, they do dropshipping for jewelries too. Okay, researching and all of that. So the person will send you pictures of items that are available per time. Okay, so but the thing with dropshipping is you don't need capital, but you need to be online. You need to market your product online on all your social media handles like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or any social media you use. Okay, so you post these pictures, informing people that you have this item and all of that. So once people place order for the items, they pay you. Make sure you have a supplier that is truthful. Okay, not that people will place order for items and when you call the supplier, the person is telling you stories. It has the items have to be like ready. So once the person pays, that's the buyer. You pay the supplier. You cut your own commission. Send the item to the buyer. It's as in you don't need a dime to start this business. Okay, so that's for drop shipping. It's really easy. So now I'll be telling us what are the things you can do on how to market all these type of businesses. Okay, so talking about how to market this product, that is a very important thing. You can have all the product, but how to market is the main issue. Now aside drop shipping, I want to remove drop shipping for now. Okay, so the first way you can market all this product, if you are somebody that works, you have colleagues in the office, or you're not working, or you have friends that work in banks, that work in any kind of public office. Okay, you can speak to your friends probably during their lunch time. Okay, you can go there and market these products. For instance, if you're doing jewelries, okay, you can actually put them in your handbag and go there probably during lunch period, okay, and advertise to your colleagues or your friends, okay, to buy for you. But if you're selling stuff like maybe clothing, clothing is a bit heavy. You're selling underwears, those ones you can easily package them like in a small bag and still go to market them. Okay, but for drop shipping, I'm still going to put that one aside, because if you go there and show them pictures, they want to request for, like, they want to see it physically. Or what some people do for dropshipping, they may just buy a few samples, but that one is risky for someone like just starting. You need to work with pictures. So I'll leave that one when we're talking about online marketing. Okay, so that's for the items. You can also sell to members of your mosque or church, or you're someone that goes out, you go for functions, go for weddings. You can advertise to people, and the thing is, once your products are of good quality and your price is good, okay, when you sell to all these people, you can always make referrals, bring you referrals and all that. So that is how your business will be expanding. And initially, you don't need to spend your profits. You need to keep turning over till the business expands. Then for people that have maybe more than like 10K, they have enough, or probably you have a car, you could actually put this product in your car. Like I said, talk to your church members, talk to your neighbors around, talk to your colleagues in the office or colleagues to your friends. So that's for selling like physically. But to sell online, it's not really difficult. All you have to do is you have to take good quality, clear pictures of items that you're selling. Okay, so you sell. The number one easiest place to sell on is on your WhatsApp status. Okay, so definitely you're starting with friends and family first of all. Okay, then as time goes on, when people are patronizing you, you can collect their contacts, you save it, encourage them to also save your contacts, so that whenever you're uploading new stuff on your status, and we women, we're always covetous. Yes, when I mean covetous, when each time you see something new, you want to buy it. Okay, so that way you'll be gathering contacts, and then people can see your new items on your status and they can buy from you. Then you can market on Facebook, you can market on Instagram, you can market on Pinterest, okay, on Twitter. Yeah, we have a lot of people on Twitter. You can market on Twitter. Okay, so that's for marketing online. But for drop shipping, it has to be purely online marketing. Yes, for drop shipping, because you have just pictures, you don't have the item with you. So for drop shipping, it has to be online. Okay, but marketing online is a very big deal. Okay, so you might need to do a research on how to like learn strategies on how to market online properly. So I hope I've touched everything I was supposed to talk about. Yeah. So if you would like me to like post maybe probably more business you could do as a fashion entrepreneur, you can post that in the comment section. If this video was useful to you, please leave a comment and reaction. And if you're a new person on this channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that you can get updates each time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching.